Now I'm entering the Plamosa range here. This is all BLM land. Unlike a lot of the rest of the route, which was wilderness areas, you know, there's a lot of roads and stuff that goes through here. More people camping in RVs. And there's actually a lot of active mining claims in this area. Got a little bit of a mine shaft here. I believe this is barite and fluorite that they mined here in this one. This rock really doesn't look all that interesting. It's quite a bit warmer in that cave. Now see, this is how these mining claims are supposed to be marked, and you never see them marked like this. Before this hike I drove around, did a little scouting, and this is one of the areas I went to. Actually camped not all that far away from there in my camper van. I actually met the guys that own that claim. They were driving around on a little backhoe, and they said that, you know, they had some issues with claim jumpers and stuff. And I've honestly never seen one of those signs ever. And all the places I've hiked on, you know, certainly have walked over tons of mining claims, I've just never seen them marked like that. So, you know, if somebody goes through the effort and does everything legit and marks them, there's no reason to encroach on that. That's pretty much it for the road. Now I'm going to follow this wash and be off trail for a little while. And this range has got a lot of dirt roads that run through it, but you do have to bushwhack your way through to connect some of them. A little adit here. Some colorful rock though. Got like a shiny metallic mineral here. I don't know if that's galena or something else. At the moment, the route I have planned is just basically going up and down a series of really small little washes and you know, ridges and saddles and stuff, just kind of meandering through in order to connect to the next set of dirt roads. This section I didn't really consider to be one of the, you know, most scenic highlights of the whole trail, I guess, but try and look at the positives, the bright side of everything. And for this one, for me, that's the rocks and minerals. And been a little distracted this morning looking at all that. Nothing too interesting at the moment, but this whole range is just going to be, you know, like little mines and prospects and stuff, and should offer decent amount of opportunities to find something interesting. Up and over this small pass, headed over to the other side, and the best part is I don't have to look at the town of Baus anymore, which kind of angers me even looking at it. Baus. Ugh. Those lovable locals. And mountain ranges like this one are kind of tough to walk because this one doesn't have like a continuous ridge line that you can walk, or anything even, you know, remotely continuous. It's just kind of a bunch of random outcrops of, you know, peaks and hills and stuff. Really, this is kind of the one that you'd want to just walk the base of, I suppose. And you know, it's not all that bad. It's a fairly scenic walk down below. It's just nowhere near what it could be walking on top. Well, that's pretty interesting over there. These caves, I guess you'd call them. I see small caves like this and I think, man, this is the perfect place to cowboy camp, especially one of the rare rainy nights or something, you know. Never seems to work out that way when you want a cave, you know, to come across one. And here we go. This one's a sizable mine shaft. Looks like they cemented it off and somebody said, oh, screw that, we're getting in anyway. Whoa, bats. Yeah, it kind of smells too. Yeah, they're like buzzing my head. All right, well, I would explore that one further, but getting dive bombed by the bats, so I'll leave these ones be. That's a bummer about the bats. I really don't mind the underground stuff. That's my kind of thing I like to explore. But with the bats flying around and stuff, I'll just leave them be. Yeah, right? We'll follow you guys. First off-roaders, I've seen this section. Really haven't seen too many on this whole route. Didn't see any in Nevada because it was all Lake Mead National Recreation Area, wilderness. But out in BLM land, you know, you get these guys out after the first of the year. A lot of people come to Quartzsite, a lot of people winter down here, and you'll see more of them, I think. But before Christmas, maybe just more of the locals. Somewhere tucked up in this canyon is the guzzler I'm looking for. It's the first water source along this section. It's actually pretty nice. Kind of among the most scenic things I've seen yet in the Plamosa Mountains. All right, so this is the guzzler. Can't really tell how full it is, but the trough over here, the drinker, it's full, but it's full of nasty water. You just see the film on that. You could filter that if you had to. It's definitely green, but you know, kind of get all the debris off the top, and that would definitely be filterable. But I'm gonna pass on that one. I've got 4 liters. Now this is a deep vertical shaft. You just fall right into this one. So this section was going to be a short one, no matter how you slice it. I figured 45 miles, something like that. And that was with a couple of little ridge walks and stuff that I've already cut a few of them off. And the way it's going, I was planning on getting there Friday to I-10, where I was going to try and hitch into Quartzsite. But now, kind of feel like I could get there tomorrow night if I wanted to. Just a matter of how early, you know, because you can't really hitch in the dark, right? So if you get there late in the afternoon, I could potentially hitch. And the network of 4x4 roads here is pretty extensive. There's tons of stuff that's not even on the map. I wanted to go up over this little pass. What do you know? There's a road that's not on the map that just leads right over it. How convenient. Here we go, paved road crossing the mountains. Pretty much it for the day. Now it's just time to look for a place to camp. Some of the best views of the day though, probably the best views of the day. So it works out. So I get a nice view of Haystack and Ibex Peak. I think this spot will do. I'll just clear out a little spot for my tent. Got this nice view for the morning to wake up to.